road is real difficult. This is not wide enough. So I gotta make some kind of adjustment on this thing. So where I want to put my hand at, this thing is in the way. So I do the best I can. You know what I'm gonna do now? Put this on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Just as fine as the floor. That's it. That's perfect. Watch your hands.
Well, Ron, we're here in Australia doing bent over rows. Obviously, you have to adapt your workouts when you're on the road. How much difference does it make to your training when you've got to jump into a gym where you're not used to the equipment?
Well, it makes a lot of difference, especially when I have to make all these adjustments. Because if I don't make the right adjustment, I get injured real easy. So for me, if I can make the right adjustment, I'm okay.
So you can adapt. When you're on the road, do you tend to do your whole workout, or do you just do one or two primary exercises per body part?
I always try to do my whole workout, but a lot of times they don't have a lot of stuff that I need, so I have to make adjustments. And I'm trying to figure out, my next exercise is normally either T-bar row or deadlift. And I like to do the T-bar row in the corner.
Yep.
So I don't know how I'm gonna have to do this, but I might have to make some kind of adjustment.
I might have a bar in the back with one end on it just for you. We'll see what we got.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll get ready for Ron's next set. How many sets of the bent over row will we do today?
I normally do 4 sets altogether. The first set is a warm-up. So I sort of really don't count that one.
So 4 working sets.
3 working sets actually.
Right.
But it'll be 4 with this one. But when I go to my next exercise, it'll be probably just 3 working sets.
Right.
So as you can see, I started out with 135, and I did 15 reps. And then the second set, I put 225, and I did 12 reps. So now I'm finna get ready to do my third set. I'm gonna put on 315. And I'm gonna probably do 10 to 12.
Well, we'll leave you do this set, Ron, and then we're going to move on to the next exercise and enjoy our workout.
Okay. I don't need it now. I made it.
Made it.
Pull it. There you go. Okay.
Okay, Big Ron, now that was an awesome set. You've tripled the weight since you've started. Yep. Now, is that the kind of form that you normally train with?
Yeah, what I try to do is, I try to get it like a good, almost like a 90-degree angle, and I try to bring it just past my knee so I can get that full extension on my back when I bring the weights up.
So you're getting a full range of motion from the stretch at the bottom right up to the flex at the top.
I bring it all the way down to my knee and all the way up and touch my belt right here.
Yep.
And then let it go back down all the way down to my knee so I can get the full range of motion. So I can get, actually I'm working lower back for this. So I'm working this lower part of my back where the Christmas tree is.
And obviously with your knees bent, that's taking any strain off your lower back and just working the actual muscles you want to work.
Exactly. And the actual muscle I'm trying to work right now is lower back. And I'm trying to work my lats right now.
Right.
So I got a different workout for that. This is all lower back workout right here.
So this is your final set of bent over rows. So next we'll go to a T-bar.
T-bar row.
And that's for your lats?
It'll be for my lower back.
Okay, for your lower back again.
Everything I'm doing today is lower back.
Okay.
So, and after that, I go to one arm row.
Okay.
It'll be for my lower back also. I only do like 3 exercises. This will be for when I'm at home also. So I try to incorporate my home workout on the road as much as I can. When I have to make adjustments, I just make the proper adjustment.
But basically you follow the same format, same workout all around the world.
Yeah, so same format all around the world.
Well, Ron, it's a winning formula. Let's keep at it.
All right. That's it. All right, wait. Yeah. Do that the easy way. That was hit the floor.
There's nothing wrong with hitting the floor, Ron. That was a great set, and you're in fantastic condition. We're just 5 days after your 8th Mr. Olympia win. 5 days, you've maintained incredible shape. You feeling good?
Feeling real good. As you saw, if I'd have been at home, I'd have put 4 plates on there. So this is one of the adjustments I had to make. I do this because I'm in a different environment. I'm picking weights up off the floor instead of putting them right here. So I just lighten the weight, make up for the adjustment.
Well, there's no point in risking an injury just because you're on the road. Obviously, You're training at 90% of what you do anyway.
Exactly.
With all the flying and everything else, I'm sure you're getting an enormous effect from it.
And I'm still in a little bit of pre-contest mode too, so I'm not in off-season mode. So I got to be a little bit more careful here.
Well, we're really privileged to have you in this kind of condition. Doing this DVD. Ronnie, you look awesome, and we're going to see more of it. No doubt you're going to get more and more pumped as we go on. Let's move on to your next exercise, huh?
Do it. You ready back there?
Yeah, man.
Okay, here we go. Yep. Yeah, 2.
Okay, Ronnie, we're here doing bent over rows. You've managed to adapt nicely to our equipment.
Yeah.
You've done 6 plates for your warm-up. How you feeling?
Feeling real good. I always started with about 12 reps here and put a couple more plates on for the next set and try to do 12 reps again. And for the last set, probably put a couple more on. Just have to see how it goes, though.
We can't help but notice you do a lot of high rep sets. You find that's the best way to build muscle?
Yeah, it's called bodybuilding. The only way you can build muscle is through repetition. Heavy weight, as heavy as possible, and as many reps as possible.
So
and
good.
My high repetition starts out at 10. So 10 is my minimum.
That's the lowest amount you do.
That's the lowest amount I do for the Australians.
We're getting there. We've broken through the language barrier here, Ron. Now, the 3 things you're stressing are good form, high reps, and as much weight as you can do while maintaining form and reps.
On here, all I do is get me like a 90-degree stance, come all the way up as far as I can, touch my stomach, chest area, come down as low as I can.
We notice you get a full stretch at the bottom again.
Full stretch at the bottom again.
Yep, so everything's full range of motion.
Full range of motion, full stretch.
Plenty of reps and plenty of weight.
Plenty of reps and plenty of weight.
It's working out all right for you so far. Let's get into your next set.
All right. Gotta get a little geek on this set.
Okay.
Put some more weight on there. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Yep. You ready back there?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's do it.
You got 12 reps easy there, Ron. We're going to put some more weight on.
Oh yeah, 2 more plates.
2 more plates. Let's load it up and come back to you lifting up again.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's look at the camera.
Doesn't matter. Weights pop off and just keep lifting.
Oh yeah.
You know the rules.
Oh yeah, we keep going. Lightweight. All right. Go.
Yep.
You ready back there?
Yeah, ready.
All right. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Ah. 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 Woo. That was real heavy.
It's heavy. So that's why you're saying lightweight before the set, just to convince yourself it is.
I don't think I did enough on that one though. That was a real heavy set.
You should be able to pop something with that set, Ron. That was exhaustive to watch.
Yeah, that was a heavy set. I was going for 10, I think I got about 8.
It was a good 8, Ron. You're feeling good?
I'm feeling real good. On to the next exercise.
So that's it for our bent over rows, our T-bar rows. What are we going to do next?
Do one arm row next.
One arm dumbbell rows?
One arm dumbbell row.
Well, we're going to look forward to that, and you can toss them peanuts around.
Yeah, buddy.
Ron, you normally do these at home? This is one of your standard exercises?
Yep. But I do a lot heavier weight. So we're making adjustments again.
So we're going to do more reps and make up for it?
We're going to do more reps, make up for it. So I normally do about 10 reps. Let's see if I can go to 15.
All right, let's start up with 15, so there you go. Into it, Ron.
Woo, lightweight. Lightweight. Yep, lightweight.
Yeah, we're ready.
Ron, we realise you're pumping up with every set, but not only that, you seem to be getting tighter and drier and grainier every set. Is this the water from flying and post-contest coming out of your body now? Because you're starting to look like you did on Saturday all over again.
That's exactly what it is. and weights are getting heavier and heavier and heavier. But on this exercise, I try to do it pretty much the same way as I do the other one. All I do is extend as far down as I can on the descend, on the upsend, come all the way up to touch my chest.
So even on your big weight sets, everything's very, very controlled. You don't just toss the weights around. You've obviously got very good form and incredible strength. I guess that's 25 years of training, Ron.
28 years. 28 long years of training.
Yeah.
And it's starting to pay off.
Starting to pay off. Well, 8 times Mr. Olympia, I think it's well and truly paid off, folks. And we're privileged to have you here doing this workout, Ron, and we're looking forward to your next set. One more set with the bent over rows?
One more set. Try to get as many reps as I can on the last one.
And is that all for back today?
This is the last set for back. 3 exercises, in there, out, do them quick as you can, and go on to the next body part.
Yeah, well, your intensity is fantastic. Let's not interfere with your workout, because this is a real thing. Let's go back to it.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, last one. Many as we can. There we go. last one for the back. Gotta get geeked. Yep. Lightweight.
More on. That's back done, Ron. How you doing?
Thank God that's over with. I'm doing pretty good though.
When you consider, Ron, that you've flown 18 hours or so from Texas to Melbourne to get here, you've been here not even 24 hours. It's an incredible effort to come off the Olympia stage. 5 days later, you're on the other side of the world, and you're training just as hard as you train.
I must not be human.
You might be something else, I think, from the brother from another planet.
But now, I'm just giving my, just like I do in a normal workout. So what I try to do is bring my same mind frame from my home and put it in the gym that I'm working out at here.
So it applies wherever you go.
Yeah, wherever I go, lightweight, nothing but a peanut.
Nothing but a peanut.
Yeah, buddy.
That's great.
Ronnie's now doing a lights out leg spread.
Game over.
Lights out, game over. That's it, baby. Here we are 5 days after 2005. 8 times Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman. He's even bigger than he was at the weekend. Have a look at that. 24, maybe 25-inch arms today. Big, full, hard, tight, and on the road. Ronnie, before we go on to the next session, where did that expression, lights out, game over, baby, come from?
See, lights out, where did that come from? Oh, yeah. Challenge round.
Oh.
Yeah. Game over is the name of a song. And lights out
Means it's all over.
is all over. It's a knockout.
Now, Ronnie, in between set, let's just quickly talk about that challenge round. It's confusing for me as a bodybuilding fan to watch. How is it for you as Mr. Olympia to participate in?
It's the worst crock of mess they ever invented.
That bad?
I don't believe that's bodybuilding.
You know, I've spoken to a lot of the pros about it, Ron. We talked to all the pros here, and no one seems to like it. Who are we doing it for?
I have no earthly idea.
And nobody does.
I talked to a number of fans that say they hate it and they don't know why they do it. I guess the guy that invented it has an ego thing and he just wants to see it in the show. That's all I can think of.
I saw the TV report of this year's Olympia where they actually forced you into an interview moments after doing what you probably consider the most stupid thing you've been involved in. How tough was that to stand there with your game face on, thinking about the real part of the day, the contest, the prize money, the 8-time Mr. Olympia? How hard is it to come out, face the cameras and the fans, and kind of pretend like you're enjoying it?
That was the hardest thing I ever done in my whole entire life.
I saw that interview and I thought, you're doing that hard.
Very hard.
Yep.
It took every bit of faith in God that I had keep from knocking that guy out.
Yeah. It's crazy, and let's hope they do away with it, because Mr. Olympia has spoken. All of your competitors, they don't want to be involved in it. The officials don't seem to like it. The judges don't seem to understand it. So what's that make it?
I'll be praying every day that they don't have it in next year's Olympia. It's real hard.
Well, here for that. What are we going to train next?
We'll do biceps.
They look like they need a little work.
A little bit.
We're back with Ron Coleman. What are we going to do for biceps today, Ron?
Well, we're going to start out with a little seated alternating curl on the dumbbell. Then I'll probably go some preacher curls and maybe some 21s, something like that.
So you like to mix it up with biceps?
Yeah, I like to mix it up. I got 1,000 biceps exercises, and you're about to find out why.
Now, when you started training, did your biceps, were they the first part of your body to grow?
I've always had big biceps.
Yeah. Even when you didn't train, you had kind of peaky arms?
Even when I didn't train. When I was 10, 11 years old, I had big biceps, believe it or not. And they still big.
So you jump up with arms, what, in 10-pound increments?
Yeah, I probably, I see we got kilos here, so yeah, I try to do about 10-pound increments. And 15, 12, maybe 10 on the last set.
Okay.
So
four sets of alternate curls?
yeah. And I do them straight for clean and plain, just all the way down, as far as I can go down, and all the way up as far as I can come up.
So I've noticed with everything you do, it's a full range of motion. Yeah, your form very, very good.
Yeah, you get that full stretch on that muscle.
Yep. And you still, Ron, you've been training, as you said, for 28 years. You still love it?
It's my hobby and my job.
Well, you're the luckiest man and the wealthiest man in the world.
Got the best of both worlds.
Yep.
Don't get no better than this.
Nope. You get to see the world and travel to amazing places like this. How do the gyms around the world stack up? Obviously at home with your Metroflex gym, which has become world famous because of one person, yourself. Everybody's heard of that gym, and it's one of the grittiest, most hardcore gyms in the world. Do you find it hard when you get to a city where you can't find a hardcore gym?
I find it extremely hard. I mean, that's the hardest thing in the world to do when I'm on the road. This is by far probably one of the best gyms I've been in since I've been on the road, because a lot of times I can't get enough weight, can't find enough exercise to do because they don't have the proper machines and the proper equipment. So this is close to my workout at home that I can get to while I'm on the road.
So you must have, in cities all over the world, your favourite dark little corner where you find a great hardcore gym to train in.
Yeah, and like I said before, this is probably one of the best I've been in while I've been on the road.
How important is your support team, Ron? I know you told me last night, well, you can tell the folks watching your DVD, but who's the best cook in the world?
My mom. Ain't nobody better. And I've been all over the world.
I think you're biased, but she's got you ready for all your shows, done all your cooking all that way through. It'd be nice to know how many pound of chicken she's had to cook.
I'm gonna ask her the next time. Like you said, it's in the thousands. And as far as the team goes, it goes a little bit something like this. Chad Nichols is my nutritionist. My daughter is my warm-up preparation. She weighs and measures my food for me to eat, warms it up. My daughter also washes all my clothes every week. My sister, Daisy, helps my daughter wash my clothes, and she cleans up the house. My other sister, Tina, is my personal assistant. She gets all my photos together that I sign and mails them out, DVDs, bobbleheads, T-shirts, everything, and sends them all over the world. Said my mom, like you said, is my cook, best cook in the world. Makes this dieting like a dream come true, and make it seem like I'm not really dieting for the most part. And my brother, he's kind of like the gopher. Can you go do this for me?
And is your brother trained as well?
And my brother trains where he trains himself. So everybody in my family has a part in me being Miss Olympia. I could not do this by myself, trust me.
You know, it's great that you recognise that and that you realise you need to have that team in place. Perhaps that's why another reason why you're just one step ahead of everyone else.
Exactly.
You know, Ronnie, it's interesting, we were talking earlier that the three greatest Mr. Olympias of the modern time, Dorian Yates, Lee Haney and yourself, you all got one thing in common, is that you don't go out to Venice to live and do your training. Dorian stayed in London all that time. Lee Haney, for the most part, stayed down in Atlanta and did all his preparation, and you've stayed in Texas to do all of yours. Do you think that actually helps, looking at the three greatest champions, to stay away from the mecca and the mess and the whole thing that is pro bodybuilding?
Because that's probably about 100%, 150% accurate what you just said, because when you're doing what I'm doing, it takes probably 150 to 200% focus to do what I'm doing.
Yep.
And then the less distractions you have, the better off you are, the better you're going to be, and the more you can focus on yourself. I almost left my girlfriend out that helps me out, so she's a fitness competitor. She's a pro bodybuilder, so she knows exactly what I'm doing. So she's probably the biggest supporter and the biggest fan that I have in the world, and she makes it simple, makes it real simple for me. So everybody, like I said, plays a part in this. I probably left somebody else off.
We can talk about that later, but the point being, you don't need to mess your life up and confuse it and have all those distractions around. That's why you stay in Texas, to stay the hell out of California.
Exactly. I work out at home in my own personal gym, and when I go to Metroflex Gym, which is Brian's gym, the guy that got me started in this, it's the same way. Because when I go there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm pretty much the only one there. Everybody, it's so hot in there, nobody else is in there working out. So I'm in there by myself. So wherever I go, I got 100%, 150% focus on what I'm doing, no distraction whatsoever.
You've got your formula down pat, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Got it down pat. If it ain't broke, I ain't trying to fix it.
How many was that, Marcus? 15 reps. So that's like a warm-up set for this exercise, or a high rep set for this exercise. More weights?
Actually, yeah, put a 25 on.
Another one on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It's not all about just lifting big weights. This is a great example where it feels good, you're getting a great pump out of it, you're really pushing yourself, so there's no need sometimes just to go heavier for the sake of it. Is that right?
Exactly. It's all about good form, as heavy as you can go with the most amount of reps. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing good form, heavy as I can go with the most amount of reps.
And most importantly, you listen to your body.
Exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
They're pumped as hell. Yep.
I got a little pump going.
Just a little one. So you think one more exercise? Let's have one more look.
One more exercise, they'll be pumped as hell.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing that, because if that's flat, we'll take it. Ron, everyone's looking for shortcuts. Everyone's looking for an easy way out. You got a great saying about that. What's that one?
Everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but nobody want to lift no heavy-ass weight.
That's true. Now, we're back to basics here, Ron. A lot of people, as I said, looking for extra angles, little quirky, different ways to do it. You still do the big basic movements. That's what's always worked for you? Is that why you keep doing it?
Yeah, these are my favorite exercises. The basic, the ones that they did before all the machines got invented.
Yep.
So this is it's hardcore.
Hardcore training, back to basics, and here we are with an EZ bar. Do you find this a little easier on your wrists and elbows?
I find this a little better on my bicep peak.
Okay, so you feel more intensity, more burn in your bicep with the bent bar.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's show them how it's done.
All right, let's do it.
We're going to do 21s here, folks. And This is something for something that you may not have experienced. Ron's going to do three different movements for 7 reps. So he does the bottom part of the movement for 7.
Can't hear nobody count.
Where's Marcus? That's 7. Now he does the top part for 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now he does the whole movement for 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3 sevens is 21. Now, what's the theory of doing it that way, Ron?
You work the whole angle of the bicep. You work the bottom part, then you work this top part, and then you work this middle part.
So you're working the whole muscle from every angle possible. 3 exercises in one.
3 exercises in one. Get the whole kit and caboodle.
The whole kit and caboodle. Now, when you do a set like obviously it's very high reps with 21,
Yeah.
do you still do your 3-4
Keep
sets?
doing 3 sets. So that was the first set. Got 2 more to go.
Same weight?
No, we got to go up.
Got to go up. So we'll put a plate on, get it ready to go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, man. My arm on fire.
What's incredible, Ron, watching you through this workout is how much your condition has improved from an hour ago when you started. We've done back and biceps. Your skin's thin right out. Is that all the water coming out of the muscle?
No, that's all the sweating I'm doing.
Yeah. This
sure.
might be ideal contest preparation. Just
Oh, yeah.
go on the road and keep training.
Right. Exactly.
You know, Ron, it's incredible to see how many bodybuilders, both at an amateur and professional level, look great a week before the contest. And then come contest day, it's gone. They've got no veins and they're flat. And is it people try too hard or they just do stupid things in the last minute?
More time is people do stupid things in the last minute. But the most important thing they do is they get nervous. And that just screws the whole thing up, screws the body up. I've been competing now for 15 years. I can never remember being nervous on stage, not even for my first show.
So you just take it all in your stride, you got a laid back attitude to it. And as you said, this is your hobby and this is what you love doing. So does that make it easier to relax?
It makes it a lot easier to relax. I'm out there having fun, but in a serious way.
When you started out bodybuilding, Ron, I've got to ask you this. When you started out bodybuilding, could you see that in the future you'd be the king of the sport and you'd be traveling the world like this and making a great living out of something which you kind of did, you kind of fell into?
I never in a million years even dreamed of being Mr. Olympia. I tell people every day, this is something that God chose for me to do, and this is the position that God put me in. And this is why I do this for him. And this is probably why I enjoy it so much, because I'm doing this for the Lord.
You were born for this?
I was born for this. That's why he put me here on this earth,
Yep.
to be Mr. Olympia for the people.
Well, it's a genetic gift that you got, and you're certainly taking it where no man's gone before, Ron. So, and you're having a great time. I just find it incredible, And we do motivation talks. And we talk to people. We always say set your goals and work out what you want in life and have an ambition. But this kind of took you over. Am I right? You did this for those that haven't heard. The way you went in your first contest, one of your oldest famous stories. But you went along to Brian at the gym, and he kind of talked you into competing.
Exactly. God brought Brian in my life for a reason, and Brian is sort of like a guardian angel that led me to this path. So everybody has a purpose in life, you know. Yeah, I don't know if Brian knew it, but from the first day he brought me in his gym, he told me that I could be the best bodybuilder in the world.
From day one?
That was from day one. And I thought it was the biggest crocker, hardest message I ever heard in my life. But he told me to give me a free membership, so I listened to him.
So initially you competed, I know you've told me this in interviews around the world, but you did it for a free membership.
Yeah.
It was probably the best membership he's ever given away, and it's just an incredible story.
It's an incredible story. And people always ask me all the time, every year after year, how do you stay motivated to do this? The Lord. That's how I stay motivated. This is a hobby for me. This is something that I truly love to do. I was put here on earth to do. And that's how I stay motivated, because I love doing this. And I couldn't have done anything else in life but this.
It truly is incredible.
So it's easy for me to stay motivated because I'm having fun.
It doesn't hurt to be top of the world and that far in front of everyone. It doesn't matter. That's got to help.
That makes it that much easier.
Yeah, well, let's do this next set and make it easier again.
Last one.
Last one.
All right, Marcus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Third and final set, Ron.
Thank God that's over with.
Well, has it made a difference? Have you got that pump you were looking for?
Oh, yeah.
Now you can feel it right down to your fingertips?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's see what
Don't
you
get no
got.
pumped in this.
Yeah, you don't get more pumped than this. Well, we're really privileged to have you here today at Doherty's Gym in Australia in the shape of your life. The first world exclusive appearance for GMV as 8-time Mr. Olympia. It's great to be in your presence, Ron. Now let's see those arms.
All right, here we go.
That is the greatest arm in the world, folks, and this is gone where no man has gone before, and we hope you can appreciate what we're seeing here today in a world exclusive, the biggest, hardest, freakiest man in the world in the shape of his life. There's never been an arm like that on the face of the earth, and we're proud to be here with Big King Ron Coleman.
Beautiful. That's so
Who's better than him?
open and close it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
No, believe it. It's true. Everybody says, no, believe it. It's true.
And a double bicep, Ron. Ron, how important is it to train your abs? Is it something you do every day or just a couple of times a week like other body parts?
I do every other day.
Every other day?
Yeah, so I try to do them at least about 3 times a week.
So you do leg raises, crunch, sit-up type movement. Do you mix it up a lot or just do the same old?
I mix it up a lot. I started right here on this machine that you showed me, and I do lower abs. What I try to do is work all around. I work my lower abs, I work my side serrators, I work my upper abs, and the middle abs.
Okay, so you put as much time into those as you do other body parts?
Yeah, so next, I'm gonna try to work a little on my upper abs. So I'll probably do rope pull downs.
Yep. Ronnie, we talked earlier on in the tape about you've gone from 225 up to nearly 300 pound on stage. Bodybuilders over the last few years have got bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where the powers to be, the IFBB officials, decided that perhaps they were getting too big, because you can't carry 300 pound of muscle without eating a whole lot of food. Yeah. So as the bodies got bigger, the stomachs started to get bigger. This year they laid out a mandate and said they wanted everyone to come in with a tighter waist. They didn't want a bloated look from all the carving up and stuff that goes on. You obviously changed something this year, and you came in with possibly the smallest waist you've had in the last 5 Mr. Olympias. Yeah. How did you do that, and how much attention did you pay to what they said?
Actually, I started out after last year's Olympia, had my one cheat meal and pretty much jumped right back on the diet. And what I did was diet for the whole year. I ate at the same time that I do when I'm pre-contest, which is like 10 to 12 weeks out. Ate at the same time in the off season. Pretty much had the same food. Grits for breakfast, second meal chicken, third meal chicken, fourth meal steak, fifth meal protein shake. Fifth meal was also turkey, and sixth meal was the protein shake. So I kept my meals the same, ate the same, ate a little bit less than I normally do.
So in the off season, you didn't get as heavy as you do sometimes?
I got as heavy. I just didn't eat as much as I normally do. I ate a little bit less food. Like, say, for instance, instead of having like 14 ounces of chicken, I'd have like 10, 12.
And you did it all year round?
I did it all year round. Even
okay, so when you said you got up to the same kind of weight, does that mean that you had less body fat at that weight when you were off season?
Exactly. I had less body fat. So
you came in with a smaller waist and bigger muscles?
Yeah, another thing that I did was, I got Joe Wheeler and Chad Nichols told me to do this. Wear my belt the whole time I'm working out.
Is that right?
And keep my stomach tensed up the whole time I was working out. And keep my stomach tensed up even when I'm driving around, sitting at home watching TV and all that kind of stuff.
Well, you and I, we watched it on the internet last night, your Mr. Olympia posing routine, and I noticed your comments at that time were that your stomach really was tight, your legs were more separated than ever been. Yep. Do you think that whole approach helped?
I know that whole approach helped because we saw it on stage this year's Olympia. So that's why I say, I diet year-round for the most part. Eat not a whole lot of food at one time like I used to do. Trying to be big and big and big and bigger. The weight's going to come if I train hard. I see that now. The muscle's going to come. So I just let my training build my muscle and let my food pretty much all season, instead of eating all this junk and stuff, eat like I'm getting ready for a contest, because I'm still trying to build muscle in all season.
Did you find it harder? Because you pretty much had to diet. Well, I know you look at it a different way. You only dieted for 12 weeks, but other people would complain and say they've been dieting all year. Obviously, you took it on as a challenge. You happy with the results?
Of course, it's harder because, but I want to be better, and I got to do, as Mr. Olympia, I got to do what it takes to get better, and that was my motivation right there.
Seems you don't have no room for weakness, Ron.
No room for weakness. when you're number one, you want to stay number one. You got to do what it takes to stay and be number one, and those are the things that I do.
I've known you for a while now. I haven't seen any weaknesses. A lot of the guys go off the rails, particularly when they make money and new friends and all the fast things that being a celebrity may bring. Is it your upbringing that's kept you earthed and kept you just being the same as you ever been?
I think that has a lot to do with it, but I think the most part has to do with it is, of course, the way I grew up, but it's my faith for the most part. And like I said earlier, I'm having fun doing this. And this is something I enjoy doing, because this is what I was put here to do. And like I said earlier, everybody has a calling, and this is what God pretty much called me to do.
The other thing God did was he didn't let you forget where you've come from, Ron, and I think that's why you are the people's champ. Everywhere you go, you're loved and admired, and I've never seen anyone with more fans than Ron Coleman, and you deserve it.
It's like this, Tony. like I told you the other day, I don't know if it was you or somebody else I was talking to, I don't consider myself no different from anybody else in this world. I'm just a little bit bigger.
Just a fair bit bigger.
Just a fair bit bigger.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the undisputed 8-time Mr. Olympia, the big, nasty, nothing but a peanut, Ronnie the King Coleman! 8 times! 8 times! 8 times!
Will be categorically defeated.
Yo, Ronnie, you guys are trying to take you down, yo. Bump the kingly formalities. You bringing a knife to a gunfight with that shit. Break out the arsenal, yo, and do the damn thing. So what's up? Ain't nothing but a peanut.
Grind with me.
Big money, big Billy. One time in the market, you hear me? I can play some of these bars so you feel me. Let me flip it up because in the back. Let me flip it, get the buzz in your hat. I'ma tell you how to cause an attack. Timberland ladies love on the track. Lord of mercy, if the broad is thirsty, I have a man reimburse me. The part that hurts me is when they try to work me, but I can never let you jerk me. Steady sticking to the wall, give it up. Sneaking through the back door, live it up. Got the champagne, pour me a cup. Got the girls looking raw in the front.
For those who don't believe, read between the lines. Lights out. Game over.
Ronnie Coleman, ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Coleman. We're here with Big Ron. We've been at the contest all day, Ron. We've had a huge day. I've been on the microphone emceeing all day. You've been signing autographs, meeting fans, talking to people. Yep. We've had a 12-hour day, which finished with Big Ron guest posing in front of 2,000 people. We brought the house down, actually had a standing ovation. Then we've had a couple of barbecued chickens, some rice, and you've literally burst out all over the place. What's going on there?
Got a few veins going on. Finally got some food in me, got some carbs in me. Before that, just had one meal all day long, and now I've had 2 in me. So I'm pumped and ready to go.
Now, how many sets will you do on a shoulder press in a typical workout when you're on the road?
Well, I've already warmed up with one. Now I got 3 more, so that was just like the second one. So right now I'm just trying to get as much blood in there as I can. I'm right now I'm working the top part of my shoulders right here. And after that, I'll be working the side. Oh, man.
That was the last set?
Last one. Knocked out 12 again.
Plenty of blood in the front delts here. Feeling good?
We got a good pump going right about now. So let's move on to the next exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Ron, we're ready here on the rear delt machine. It's a fantastic machine for bodybuilders because traditionally it's a hard weight to hit. You've got to bend over and you're uncomfortable with your head down too low. It's a fantastic way to really isolate the rear delt.
Yeah, what I like to do here is put as much concentration on it as possible. This is one of the best machines that you can find in any gym to do this exercise on. For me, what I've always found that, you know, since this muscle is not one of the biggest muscles on the body, I'll probably do about 2 exercises, about 4 sets each. 4 sets of 15.
High intensity again?
High intensity. So let's do it.
Show them how to go.
1.
Okay, we've loaded up on the cables, Ron, for a very specific exercise. You're really going to isolate the rear delts now and give away one of your secrets.
One of my secret exercises I don't think I never had in one of my videos. So this is me letting the cat out of the bag.
A world exclusive right here down under. Hit it.
Let's do it.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127,
Ron, we're drawn to a close with your shoulder workout.
Yeah.
Do you move on to traps now with your shoulders, or do you do them on a back day?
No, I would do traps on the shoulder day.
Yep.
So, immediate following this exercise is the traps.
You see with Ron, it's not just the front delt that's pumped, it's the front, the side, the rear. There's blood everywhere.
Yep.
So we'll move on to traps now, Ron, and see if we can complement your shoulders even more.
Exactly.
Get some more blood back there.
Exactly. Let's do it.
Now, Ronnie, we're here ready to do your first set of traps. We're using a hammer high pull machine.
Yep.
Fantastic angle on this machine. Do you feel it really gets in?
Yeah. As I said earlier, this is kind of like one of my adjustments on the road, since we on the road with this workout. And there's a lot of variations of doing this. A lot of times people like to grab the weight and pull it up with their back and their arms. But me, I like to grab the weight and pull it up with my traps, since I'm working my traps. So that's what I'm getting ready to demonstrate right here and right now. So let's do it. This is nice. Marker there. Right. Oh. You ready?
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Well, 4 plates, 20 reps. That ain't a bad warm-up.
Oh, no. So let's put some more weight on there.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Well, that's working out all right.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
Well, that's
So-
light. We've got to put some more on.
You got to put some more in there.
Well, we've already taken up the whole top shelf. Well, let's start on the bottom and see if we can fill it all the way up with wheels. Come on,
Oh,
Warren.
yeah, let's do it.
That's 240 kilos we're up to, Ron. That's just on 500 pounds. So important to wrap up your wrist, keep your forearms, and support your hands, keep your forearms out of it.
Exactly. That's why I have no problem whatsoever using wrist straps, so I can keep my grip as tight as possible, so I can shrug as high as I possibly can, and then get the full stretch, so get them traps as big as possible.
So it keeps coming back to isolating the muscle you work and doing things
Isolating
properly.
muscle work, doing a full stretch with it.
Let's go.
Fingers.
Lightweight, baby. Nothing but a peanut. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Everybody want to be a bodybuilder. Yep. Ah, might want to lift this heavy ass weight. Ah, I do it though. Yeah, buddy. Whew.
Boom.
That's it.
That's the last set, the money set.
Yep.
Well, there you have it. That's shoulders on the road.
Yeah, buddy.
Train just like you're at home, just adapt to whatever you got, and you can find a way. A lot of people make excuses not to train, Ron. As I said, it's 11 o'clock on a Saturday night. We're here training.
Never miss a workout. Never make an excuse. My thing is, ain't nothing to it but to do it. If there's a will, there's always a way. No matter what time of day, no matter where you are. Whew. Just gotta get in there and do it.
That's it. Okay, Ron, more workout out on the road. We're here doing chest. We're on a hammer-style piece of equipment, an incline press. And this is something you regularly do in your workout, or once again, are we adapting to the road?
Yeah, once again, we are adapting to the road. These are some of the exercises I've done in past years before. On my last couple of videos, for the most part, all I did was just like the basic movements, the incline chest with the barbells, one with the dumbbells. These are some of the exercises I did before I did all of that. And right now, since I'm on the road and I'm adapting to the road, so these are the ones I'm going to do right now. For the most part, all I do is try to just extend out as far as I possibly can and come back as far as I possibly can, get a good stretch going in and going up. And for the most part, that's how you get the best pump. Here again, start out with a warm-up set, did about 15 reps. Now I'm down to probably about 10 to 12 reps on the heavier weight. So let's do it.
You were just messing with us, Ron. That was 15.
Oh. Like I said, these are just basic movements. So for the most part, if I'm not doing like the old exercise movements where I got the bars and stuff, the free weights, I don't do quite as many reps as I do when I'm doing these machines, because like I said, I'm just trying to extend out and get a full stretch, and that way I still get a real good pump on the muscle.
Do you normally start with an incline type movement at the start of your chest workout?
Yeah. So for the most part, I like to switch it back and forth. The last workout, if I started on the incline, the next one I'll probably just start on the flat. So I switch back incline, flat. Sometimes I start decline. So it all depends on what I did in the last workout.
So you've got to mix it up and hit the muscle from a different angle every time you can.
Mix it up, hit the muscle from a different angle, and that way you get a lot of variety in your workout also.
So is this lightweight?
Lightweight, baby. So let's put a little bit more weight on there.
Well, 13, 14, 15, more surprises.
Yeah.
Is it important for someone that's learning how to train, if they set out to do 10 or 12 reps and they've still got something left in the tank, forget about the numbers, just keep going?
Exactly. My thing is, for the most part, I always like to have a number in mind so I can make sure I'm going to do a certain number of reps. And if I got a little bit more, just go and do a couple more reps.
So when you come up with a number, it's basically a minimum.
Yeah, a minimum. So if I have some more, I can do a couple more. That way you just maximize your potential. That's what working out is all about.
Working at full intensity whenever you can.
Exactly.
Let's keep it up.
Let's go to the next exercise.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Lightweight. Lightweight, baby.
You comfortable, Ronnie? You ready for your next set?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for my next set. I got 20 reps on the last one. Like I said, I'm doing some high reps, get a little pump. Since this shirt a little bit tight, I'm going to open up a little bit just so we can see a little bit more chest there. Oh, not too much, though.
That'll do it.
But that should give me a little bit more breathing room here.
And we really see the lower chest working now. Let's hit it, Ron.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Pump it up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Man.
Boom. That's 3 sets. You do another one, or that's it?
3 sets is the max.
That's enough, because you've got 2 types of presses.
Yeah, 2 types of press. So we done with this exercise. Time to move on to another one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Boom. Was that light?
Lightweight, baby. None but a peanut.
Looks like there's a party going on in your chest, Ron. What's going on in there?
Trying to get a little pump going here. Little blood flowing. Trying to blow it out.
Yep.
Get it bigger. Big as we possibly can. So we're going to put another 10 on there.
Let's do it. Do you have any pity on your competitors when you break their hearts and you shatter another year's training? Do you have any feeling for them at all?
Yeah, I kind of just pity them for the most part.
Pity getting in the ring with Big Ron.
Somebody got to get second place. As long as it ain't me, it's all good.
Number one's a good place to be.
Oh, yeah.
And 8 times, Ron. When you walked out in front of that crowd tonight and I made the big announcement to bring you onto stage, how did it feel hearing 8 times Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman?
Well, the greatest thing that was going through my mind when you said that, and I saw all those people clapping and yelling, all I could think to myself is, man, it sure feel good being Mr. Olympia.
Just that good.
Just that good.
But you bring a lot of joy to a lot of people. I mean, we had nearly 2,000 fans tonight. You got a standing ovation. The whole auditorium stood on their feet, and that's something they're going to have for the rest of their life. That must feel good to affect people in such a positive way.
It feels extremely good, especially when you've done it for so many years. I mean, the first couple of years, you think, well, if I could have got lucky or something, the draw could have went your way. But when you've done it for 8 years in a row, that pretty much solidified the fact that it was something that was meant to be, and for the most part, it was something that was a God-given thing.
Your destiny.
Your destiny.
Well, everybody's been put on the earth for something.
Totally accepted. This last thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Boom.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, nothing but a peanut. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, weight.
Okay, now I think the people at home are probably scared of doing high reps. The one thing they could learn from this DVD is you've got to keep going. If you're not exhausted, you've got to finish the set till you ain't got no more.
Finish it to the end. Till you can't do no more, like you just said.
Doesn't matter how many numbers.
No matter how many numbers.
No, muscles can't count.
Muscle can't count. Is there echo in here?
Yeah. Do the set.
Let's do the set.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, buddy. That's it.
That's it. That's one hell of a workout, Ron. Really, really lit it up for this DVD, and I think the fans are going to be wrapped. Let's have a look at the end result.
Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, buddy.
This is what 8-time Mr. Olympia looks like on the road. 7 days from the 05 Mr. Olympia, and he's been working.
And most muscular pose.
Ron, you're still in incredible shape. This is 1 week from Mr. Olympia. Is this the longest you ever held this kind of condition?
Yeah, and I'll try to hold on to it for as long as I possibly can.
It's too hard to get.
Came here 10 years ago and you were hot, you were big, and you blew the audience away. 10 years later you're here, you're huge, totally awesome, and hopefully you'll take your shirt off and you'll blow us away again.
Like I did yesterday for the most part, I'm gonna try to do some different exercise that I've done in my other 3 videos. These are basically exercises I pretty much started out with when I first started bodybuilding. So today I'm gonna keep it the same and keep the same format. And for the most part, start out with this inverted leg press. This is one of my favorite exercises. This is what I used to do all the time when I first started bodybuilding, when I first got into bodybuilding. So today, pretty much, I want to keep my sets and reps the same and keep my exercises the same, which for quads, I always do about 3 exercises. For hamstrings, I always do about 2 exercises. So I'm going to pretty much keep it the same and just do pretty much different machines and stuff like that. Here I'll probably start out with a light warm-up set, do 15 to 20 reps with the first set. Second set, probably do about 15 to 20 reps. Third set, 15 to 20 reps. And the fourth set, probably about 15 reps, somewhere in there. We'll just see how heavy the machines go. I'm just gonna make adjustments as I go along. I'll go to my next exercise, which is probably like the hat squat. I pretty much do it the same way, but since I'm already warmed up, I'm probably gonna do about 3 exercises there. 10 to 15 reps per set, and I'll probably finish off with Smith machine squats, which was another one of my favorite exercises when I first started working out. And I'll probably do about 3 exercises there too, since like I said, I'm already warmed up. I do probably about 10 to 15 reps per set. I'll probably finish off with hamstrings for the most part. Probably do some lying leg curls. Maybe some stiff leg deadlifts, something like that. For the most part, since I only do 2 exercises, I probably do 4 sets here. 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps. So with all that being said and done, let's just go ahead and get it started and get it on the way. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. That was good enough for me.
They pumps.
Yeah, I got a little bit going.
Yeah,
Got the veins there.
that's pretty
Got a few
serious.
snakes.
That's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like 2 midgets holding on to you. Holding on to your bones.
Yeah.
For the most part, I always worked hack squat for the upper thighs for the most part. Sometimes, if I want to hit my outlet, I just turn my feet this way. But if got them straight on, I'm working this part right up here. And that's pretty much where I got the pump going. And if you notice, I went all the way down. And when I came up to the top, I never locked out. The reason being is because I'm trying to save my joints and not put too much pressure on my joints, because that's pretty much what you do when you lock the weights out. So you save your joints, save a lot of pressure, take a lot of pressure off your joints, and then in turn this also allows you to keep the tension on the muscle, so you get allowing maximum pump in the area that you're trying to get in, maximum growth also. So that's a brief illustration of how I do them and the way I feel that they should be done. All right, Marcus, you ready? Go. Let's do it. Lightweight. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right.
Massive. Yeah. Very impressive. And then show me the same, the shot from the front. That's it. Yeah. You got some veins coming out there.
Yeah, they starting to jump out of there. You got a little pump going. Actually, I got a real good pump going.
You sure have.
Ah!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Woo! Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. Right, wait, nothing but a peanut. Whew. Really tested myself on that one. That's so pumped now, I can't even get no separation to come out. So much blood in there.
Incredible.
I just got big legs now.
You can say that.
The separation is gone.
Yeah. There's plenty of pump. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay. Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Woo! That was a real. Oh, that's it. That was so hard. I'm gonna have to leave it there. You're pretty much working overall leg development. So some people like to do the parallel thing, but I figure the deeper I go, the deeper the cuts in the leg. All right, last one. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Got it in there. I only do 2 exercises. My legs are pretty much burnt out from doing all that quad work, so, but to make up for it, I do 4 sets of about 10 to 15 reps. Of course, the first set, kind of like a warm-up. I did do 15, but for the most part, what I try to do is get a full stretch here, down at the bottom, come up high as I possibly can, doing a kind of like a slow controlled movement, and let it go all the way down as far as I can, and getting the full stretch, and that way allow for like a maximum growth and separation on the hamstring. So with that being said, I guess we just move on to the next set, and I do hamstring just like I do just about any other body part. I just try to do a little pyramid up in weight each set.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
10, 11, 12.
All right. Made it.
Let's go, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Last one. Man, that was rough.
Good, good. That's superb. Road maps.
I can't do too much flexing.
I can see that.
Actually, I'm having a problem standing up.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Whew. stiff-legged deadlift, what I try to do is when I get out of the rack, come all the way up pretty much as far as I can with my back vertical in a vertical position, and I try to go all the way down and touch my toes with it, because it takes a lot of flexibility to do that. So first couple of times you do this, you probably won't be able to touch your toes, because a lot of my workout partners can't touch their toes, and they go down as far as they possibly can. So you probably have to take a couple of weeks or a couple of months for some people before you can get a full stretch in this. But this all it pretty much does is stretches that hamstring out and makes it as long and as possible and as separated as possible. This is more like a shaping movement, so it's trying to shape the hamstring into a pretty big muscle here. So with that being said, all I do probably about 3 to 4. I do about 4 sets of 12 reps for the most part here. So, and like I said, I only do 2 exercises for hamstring. And with that being said, I guess I'll just go ahead into the next one. As far as weight goes, I never put a whole lot of weight on there, because like I said, this is a shape movement. I'm not really trying to build nothing up here, trying to shape it and round it off for the most part.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, buddy.
If you all stand up, he'll come out. Everybody on their feet. Let's give him the standing ovation he deserves. Come back, Ron. The big nasty.
I'm the nigga with wrong, lay your nigga down if you touched. Can't. To make niggas are open. Cause I'm a nigga that hate.
Thank you, Big Ron.